Okay, I wanted to show you how I do my weekly maintenance. So I've been using this foot file now for a year, so I've tested it really well, and it's an excellent file. So it's a 100, 180 grit, and this is 100, so this is coarser, and this is 180, and I use this side. So it is really important to maintain the feet on a regular basis. So I did my pedicure a month ago, but every week what I do is I just, in the shower, so now I'm doing this on the balcony just so you have a very good lighting so you can see how my feet are looking, but this is what I do once a week. So I don't let the skin get really bad. So after each shower I take a little bit of carousel and I just put it on the hard areas because I really don't have dry skin, as you can see in my feet here. So this pedicure is a month old. There's a little bit of hard skin here and there was a little bit of hard skin here. So another thing that is extremely important is to know the difference between hard skin, so extra hard skin callus, and dry skin. So if you just have dry skin, so like for example this, there is nothing, okay, there was a little bit of hard skin here, but if this skin is dry and it's soft, don't overfile it. Don't try to remove the dry skin with a foot file. Dry skin needs to be protected. So use more creams. You can do very light exfoliation, but that's about it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just address the hard skin. So let's pretend I'm in the shower. And this is what I do. I also do that in a sink sometimes too. So I just put my foot in a sink, but if you're not as flexible, then just do it in the shower. The good thing about it is that if you are not very flexible, you can, this foot file is quite long and you can reach this even sitting on a chair. Can you see? Look at this. All right, so I'm going to rinse it off a little bit in a little bucket, and I'm going to just very lightly go over this area. And what I do then is I just feel for the skin. So I can feel that there was a bit of a buildup, and this is what I'm trying to remove. I'm not trying to remove all the hard skin because we need the hard skin. I do walk quite a bit. So what I want to do is I just want to remove the excess. See? And I feel for the skin. And you know what? It's softer, it's smoother. It's actually smoother. That's what I'm kind of going for. Okay. I'm using the 180 grit. So I do go over this area very gently, just like this, just to freshen up this area. And then I go like this. Feel for the skin, it's smoother. It's smoother. It's still a little bit harder. It's perfectly fine. Now these two little toes, very lightly like this. Again, I'm not trying to remove all the hard skin. I know I'm repeating myself, but this is really important to know. That's it. And I'm done. So now the other foot. Okay, so as you can see, so I just filed it a little bit so it looks kind of drier than it really is. This is what it looks like. Now, if you have a lot of calluses, don't try to remove it in one sitting. Try to soften it every week. And over time, it's going to get much better. I feel for the skin. And you know what? I talked about it in my pedicure video that I did 4 weeks ago. I did this pedicure 4 weeks ago. If you're not flexible to do this, keep trying anyway, because flexibility is gained. You can gain flexibility. So don't think just because you can't do it, you won't be able to do it. And trust me, my knee is, this knee is completely messed up. I have no cartilage. And constant exercise actually is helping. So I was not able to bend it as much, but now I am. So things improve, even though sometimes they might look bad. All right, that's it. So I'm done. So after I'm done with this file, I'm going to take a brush and just clean it off. And then I'm going to store it in my bathroom, not in the shower, because sometimes, or unless your shower is really big, that you don't get water on it. But you don't want this wood to get damaged. A little bit of water is completely fine, but you don't want this to be sitting in like water. So by the way, I'm adding this file to our online store so you can get it if you're interested. Super good file. Now I'm going to show you how much cream I'm using. Okay, so this is funny. So I'm using Hasceral. It's the same as Carousel. As you can see, the cream is coming out. My dog got hold of it. So now I don't have to even unscrew the lid. So it's very convenient. All right, so this is what I'm going to use. So when the skin is a little wet, or like it's still a little moist, the cream spreads so much better. So this amount was enough for the whole foot, right? So you can also add a little bit like this. And now what I do is I put thick socks for, I don't know, 10 minutes or something. So the cream soaks in. As you can see, this is how the skin looks. So yes, it's still a little bit harder, but it needs to be harder because, you know, if I remove that hard skin, I'm gonna get blisters when I walk. Okay. Okay, this much. So first I kind of address the hard areas. Here. And personally, I use it daily because they say use it for, I don't know, a few weeks and then stop using it for a while. But I find using it daily, for me, it's not excessive. And you know what? Some days you just forget anyway. So now the toes. All right, we're done. So I do this weekly. The cream after each shower. This is Polish brand. It's exactly the same as Carousel. As you can see, it has 10% of urea and 5% of salicylic acid. Same ingredients as Carousel, a little bit cheaper actually. After each shower, and then the foot file, this side, the 180 side, once a week. And that's it. Super simple.